Hello everyone, welcome to the English lesson today. Today we are going to do a short lesson on the present perfect tense. So let's get to it. So the present perfect tense is used to describe the action that has taken place, but the exact time of action is unknown. So this means that the action happened in the past, but there is no indication on when this action has taken place. Alright, so there's no mention of the time there. It means that in the sentence, there is no specific word that describes time. There's no word like yesterday, 2 weeks ago, last year, or last night. Okay, so the time is unknown. How do we change the verb with the noun in the sentence for present perfect tense? Okay, so we have the simple formula here. So for singular noun, one. Okay, singular noun, one. We add the word has and past participle. I'll elaborate more on the past participle after this. Okay, secondly is for plural nouns. So plural nouns are for things that are more than one. Okay, so for word like we, they, a group of students, okay, we add the word have and plus past participle. Alright, so examples of sentences are, for example, the first one, he has kicked the ball. So he as a singular noun, has and kick is the past participle of the verb kick, K-I-C-K. Alright, and the second version of this sentence is we as a plural noun have also kicked the ball. Right? So the most important here is to determine the singularity or the plurality of the noun to determine whether you have to use has or have. Alright? Next, so this is just to revise again what I've explained just now. So if the subject is I, you, there, we use help. Okay, and she, he, it, we use has plus the past participle. Right, let's look into past participle a little bit. Okay, for regular verbs, the past participle is formed by adding ed to the verb. So this is similar like the simple past tense. Okay, like for example, in present tense, we have the word play, the verb play, and in past tense, we just add ed, played, and the past participle of play is also play plus ed. Okay, of course you have to add the word have and has in front, so the same like the formula that I've shown you before. Okay, have or has, so this depends on the subject of the sentence. Alright, so similarly here, work with ed, has or have work, kick like what I mentioned before in the sentence example before, walk also the same, ed. Alright, so just like past tense, for past participle we also have some irregular verbs, so the exceptional, right? So the exceptions, right? So for the irregular verbs, the past participle is formed by changing the spelling of the verb, the whole word change. Okay, now I attach this copy of the infinitive, past participle, and also past simple tense in the post together with the exercise and this video in the Google Classroom. Okay, so when you do the exercise, you can always refer back to this table. Right, let me just take a quick example here. Okay, let's see the word become here. Become. So past tense of become is became. However, the past participle, this is become. So he has become. Okay, if you want to write in present perfect tense. Okay, right. Another one. Let's look at one more famous one. Okay. The word go. Okay, G-O, go here. Alright, so the past tense of go is, of course, as you know, went, and the past participle is gone or been. Right? So one more example, yeah, last one. The verb in present tense is eat, past tense ate, A-T-E, and past participle eaten. Right? So these are for the irregular verbs, so you can refer back here. Okay, moving on. So you can also use the present perfect tense with the word already or the word since and for. So for example, in a sentence, I have already spoken to her. So when you want to use the word already, the position of already must be in between the word have, okay, and the past participle. It has to be in between that. Okay. So another one is for since and for. So I've not seen Ravin since last year. So the word since shows a beginning of something, a beginning of an action, right? While for the word for, normally it is followed by duration. Okay, they have stayed in that house for 10 years. So 10 years shows duration, right? Okay, so there's a simple exercise in your Google Classroom. I'll just explain a little bit on how to do it. So you have to complete the sentences using present perfect of the verb in the bracket. Example, this one should be blank here, a lot of new friends this term. So the verb that you're supposed to use is make. Alright, so I falls into the plural group, so you have to use have plus what's the past participle of made. Make is made, M-A-D-E. Alright, for irregular verb, please refer back to the table that I shared with you just now. Okay, so the same thing with this. Identify whether it is a singular, or is it plural verb. Okay, then only you can decide to use have or to use has. Right? Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much.